And a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City and on the Highlight channel. I am Andrew Bleckman. As you might tell by the fact that I started with the intro, I'll be riding solo today. All wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's games offer Win Play Show, Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering. We have a Mighty Ocho. It's a pick 8 that begins in our first game to play the Mighty Ocho. Pick the winners of all 8 games. If you do so, and do so correctly, have the only ticket that does so, minimum $5,000 guarantee in it. And picking the winners of games 1 through 8. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot, paid out over $2,700 just last week. It is restocked with a fresh $2,000 to play the High 5. Pick the winners of games 3 through 7, as it says on your screen right there. If you do so correctly, and again, have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on that $2,000. And I guess it'll be $2,000 today. Also have some pick 3s. One begins in game 2, the early pick 3, and the late pick 3 begins in game 6. Daily double starts in our first game. Most importantly, though, we do have a few scratches in today's performance, 2 to be exact. Cool Fitness and Robin will be scratched in all their scheduled appearances for today. Let's run through that scratch as it affects today's performance. Beginning in game 1, post 2, scratch Cool Fitness, replace him with Anderluck. Game 2, post 8, scratch Cool Fitness, replace him with Ben. Moving on to game 3, post 4, scratch Robin, replace Robin with Bradley. In game 4, post 2, scratch Robin again, replace him with Julin. Game 5, post 3, scratch Cool Fitness in the front court, replace him with Ikeda. Game 5, post 6, scratch Robin in the backcourt, replace Robin with Tennessee. The 3 team in game 5 is now Ikeda and Arats. The 6 team in game 5 now Bueno and Tennessee. Game 6 is clear, no scratches in game 6. Finally, game 7, post 7, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Bueno. The 7 team in game 7 is now Bueno and Arats. Game 8 is clear, so that is a complete rundown of the scratches of Cool Fitness and Robin as they affect today's performance in its entirety. So with all that in mind, we ask you to make those wagers as early as possible within scheduled post time, then sit back and relax post time for game number 1. Coming your way here in just about 7 minutes. And while I pull up YouTube on my phone, we'll toss the video here quickly. This one will explain the scoring format for all 8 of our Pelota games today. It's the same as every day. That'll be Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back here 5 minutes from the start of our first Pelota game today. Fantastic Battle Court semifinal last night. Renegades defeating the Devils in 6 matches. So it will be the Warriors and Renegades in our Spring 24 Battle Court Championship. Some standout play in my mind. I mean, of course, you have to start with Goanaga. Tremendous with Arta behind him, and also with Ben. I mean, winning that last match, coming down to it, Hyro and Rocket won every set in the regular season. They're one of the best teams in that division. Goanaga and Ben just went out there and really dominated the match. A bit surprising with the performance by Hyro, though. You know, he's been a star for that team. He's been one of the best records, maybe the best record in Battle Court over the last 2 full seasons. And he just was struggling on the catch, wasn't killing the point effectively. Just a tough second match there. And, you know, difficult in the playoffs, first time there. And the fact that he brought the Devils to their first playoff berth, that is quite the accomplishment, and confidence that they'll be back here and stronger in our fall 24 season. You know, Rotz, that comeback, oh my goodness, he and Joseph coming back, that was, you know, that was it. Up 5-1. A chance for Robin and Rock to close it out, and they were unable to do so. Could have gone to a 7th match if that one would have flipped, and, you know, you never know what happens in that last match. Of course, you have to give the edge to, you know, defending national champions, World Supercourt champions, and Gosharian and Rotz, but one set up to 6 points is a lot different than a best 2 out of 3 set match. You get a couple bounces, you get a Magic City bounce, you get a duff off the wall, and next thing you know, you're down 2-0, so it can get away from you quickly. But a great day yesterday again. Renegades and Warriors this Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, live here at the Magic City Fronton to determine our Spring 24 Battle Court champion. Two minutes to go before game one. Again, post 2, Scratch Cool Fitness replace him with Anderluck here in this first game. Those joining us a little later, Cool Fitness and Robin Scratch in all their scheduled appearances. I totally forgot Ben. You're spot on, Steve. And Jatna. The thing with Ben, he kind of struggled out of the gates this year, and he and Goanaga didn't have a great record. He and Goshari lost a few, but he's really stepped it up in probably the last quarter of this season, and he was just tremendous yesterday. I mean, didn't miss anything. Balls coming in 1,000,000 miles per hour, playing against guys who've been playing the sport professionally for 15, 20 years, and he was holding his own. Yeah. Ready to go, though. 0 minutes on the clock. Let's play. Game number 1. We are ready to begin our first game in today's Pelota performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving the red of post 1, we have Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2, substituting for Cool Fitness, here's Anderluck. There's a serve. We begin. Here's Kubal on the inside at the 9 line. Forehand over the top. Here's Anderluck. This one opens up to the outside. Kubal gets out there, lays it up high off the front wall. Oh, Anderluck went for it up high. That one's going to hop over and score. Point one. One first up on the board here in this opening game. That'll bring into the court the way to post 3, Ben. Kubala's backhand. Ooh, that caught the overhead screen. That is out of play. Point 3. Here's post 4, El Barba. El Barba to the inside. Here's a rebote by Ben. He makes a save. El Barba, one-handed attempt. That scores for Ben. Point 3. Here's post 5, Bradley. Bradley high and hard from the forehand. Ben out there for the rebote. He lays it up. Bradley low and hard. Ben tipped it. Point 5. Here's post 6, CRB. Backhand by CRB, coming right up the middle. Rebote left side. Bradley to the outside. CRB's there. 2-wall by CRB. Bradley got to it, but couldn't complete the catch. Point 6. Here's post 7, Flores. CRB passing. Flores lays it up high off the front wall. CRB again into the Costado. It's a 2-wall. Oh, that's too wide. Point 7. In a receive, rounding out the first round of play. Purple of post 8, Tennessee. Tennessee backhand from the 10 line. Flores goes up, takes it in the air. The long drop shot. My, oh my. That scores. Point 7. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth points to the end of the game. Here's Anderluck. On the screen, point 7. 4 points for the 7 post. Here's post 1, Kubala. Ote drop low. Point 1. 1 with 3 points. Here's post 4, El Barba. El Barba's backhand, ooh, that caught the screen, point 1. 5 points and a possible game point here for Kubawa. And to stop him, Ben. Robote left side. Kubawa lays it up. Ben waiting for it on the outside. Here's Ben. Hard costado. Kubawa, what a scoop there at the 9 line. Backhand. Picked off in the air. Here's Ben. Robote. Forehand. Ooh, that comes up short. Game will continue here. Point 3. Here's Bradley, post 5. Good catch high by Bradley on the right side. Forehand. Passes. Ben right on the side wall. Has a Robote that opens up. Bradley gets out there. Hard throw. Ben in the middle of the court. Lines it up. Puts it inside. Bradley trying to get there. Robote's not going to make it. Point 3. And a possible game point now for Ben. And to stop him, here's CRB. Robote left side for Ben. Oh, that's right on the wall. CRB lets it pass. Saves the Robote on the back end. Ben on the outside now. He's got it on the forehand. Low and hard. CRB diving Robote save. Ben in the middle of the court. Stops it up high again. Forehand to the corner. CRB now in the middle of the court. On the right side, the carom. It's going to land in, and it will score. Well thrown there by CRB. Game continues here. Point 6. 6 has 3 points. Tennessee returns. Post 8. CRB on the left side. Nice backhand. Tennessee. Oh, it's a 2-wall. Oh, it lands in. And that caught the net before CRB made the catch. Point 8. Eight with 2 points. Here's post 2 returning Anderluck. Anderluck takes his time with the right side. Here's Tennessee just above the pad. Anderluck now. Backhand. Here's a Robote by Tennessee to the inside. Good catch by Anderluck right along the side wall. Brandon Robote picked off in the air. Here's Anderluck. Backhand passing again. Into the corner. Tennessee, another Robote. Outside placement. That'll score. Point 2. Post 7 returns, Flores. And Luck advancing on it up at the 7 line. There's a backhand. A catch by Flores on the wall. Rotate forehand. Flores, middle of the court from the left side. Backhand. Stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck, the forehand again. Powerfully thrown to the inside. The scoop is missed. Robote not there. Point 2. Post 4, El Barba. Perfect serve. That is an ace. The game is locked. 2 has 6 points, 1 has 5 points, 2 serves to 1 for the game. That'll score for the win. Point and game. Blue of post 2. Anderluck, no playoff here. 3 places, 1 shows. 2-3-1. Unofficial order finish for our first game. Two, 3-1 is now official. Post 2, Anderluck, he substituted for Cool Fitness. He gets the win. Post 3, Ben taking second. Post 1, Kubala comes in third. The Quinoa 2-3, $32. The trifecta 2-3-1, $202.60. $2 on the 2 to win, returns $17.20. Up next, game number 2. Spectacular. 7 scoring to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. We do have a scratch. Post 8. Cool Fitness is out. Ben replaces him in this second game. That's post 8. Post time for game number 2. Just about 7 minutes. Good luck. Six minutes to go until game number 2. For any new Highlight fans who may be joining us for the first time, take a look at this video that explains in simpler terms how Highlight is played.
The main rule of Highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here about 5 minutes from the start of game number 2. Well played first game. A couple guys with the chance to close out the game and just kept going. In the end, Anderluck, Ben, and then Kubala in that order, 1, 2, 3. Two minutes from the start of that second game. Reminder of the scratch, post 8, Scratch Cool Fitness, replace him with Ben. Pull YouTube back up here. Chat, how sweaty does the player's hand get inside the cesta, and does that affect play? It can get pretty sweaty. I mean, I think at the point where it would affect play, usually guys take their hand out, wipe it off, and put it back in there. The tie's pretty tight, so, and you want a little give with the wrist, so I don't think that it would necessarily affect play, but you know, it could be a little bit uncomfortable in terms of the catching. And Mr. Kinchman spot on. The glove does not smell very good. There were some cestas that I used previously from other players when I just went out there, you know, once every 4 or 5 months to toss it around before I actually started playing. And yeah, every time I took my hand out, I had to wash my hands thoroughly, and it still didn't really help. 0 minutes. Let's play game 2. We're ready to begin our second game. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving and right to post 1, we have Anderluck receiving the blue post 2, Tennessee. There's the serve. We begin. Robote forehand. Played just above the pad. Tennessee not going to get up there in time. Point 1. One first on the board here. In the second game, that'll bring the court wide to post 3, El Barba. Point 3. Up play serve. That is an ace. Point 3. 2 points for the 3 post. Here's post 5, Bradley. Oh, powerful serve again. Another ace for El Barba. He's got 3 points. He's post 6, Kubala. Kubala handles that serve. Backhand to the inside. Kubala put the 8 line. Backhand. El Barba. Fall down Robote. Kubala's there on the outside. Forehand. Crossing. Good catch by El Barba. Well, running backhand. Clean miss. Robote. Missed on the back end. Point 3. 3 with 4 points. Here's post 7, Flores. Over serve, point 7. 7 with the point. Receive. Substituting for the Scratch Cool Fitness, we have Ben. Ben. Big backhand into the corner. Robote forehand. Laid up. Ben, high up the front wall. Flores. And for it, knocked it down. Point 8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, post 2, Tennessee. Tennessee, wall-to-wall from the left side. Ben, Robote. Ooh, almost hit himself. Comes right up the middle. Robote, this one to the outside. Oh, it's knocked down. Point 8. 8 with 3 points. Post 1 returns. Anderluck. runner by Ben. Here's Anderluck. Ben looking for it on the rebote. Powerfully thrown. Good catch in the air by Anderluck. Drop back to the inside. Ben steps up. Anderluck tracks it down, puts it inside, passes. Ben lines it up, digs it out, puts it along the wall. That'll score. Very well done by Ben. He has 5 points and a possible game point. In to stop him, post 4, CRB. Ben has it in the air, forehand. Passing on the inside, CRB. Rebote. Ben makes the save up at the 9. Dropping low, CRB had it. Couldn't get the throw off. Point in a perfect game. Post 8, Ben. 3 places, 7 serves to 1. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Flores on the backhand. Picked off by Anderluck. Anderluck comes up the middle. Flores waiting for the rebote. Turns this one to the outside. Anderluck with the forehand outside placement. Flores stops this one. Flores higher and harder. Back on the inside. Good catch right off the side wall. Juggling. 1. One shows 8-3-1. Unofficial order of finish for game number 2. Eight 3-1 is now official. Tequinella 3-8, 58-40. Trifecta 8-3-1, 7-14-40. $2 on the 8 to win, returns 11-40. Daily double 2 all, $5, all 8, 820. Up next, game number 3, the start of today's High Five. Let's play the High Five, pick the winners of games 3 through 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, that is how you will cash in. Minimum $2,000 that is guaranteed in every performance. Before we toss it to video here, we will run through all the scratches that will affect today's High Five. There are a couple. Again, Robin and Cool Fitness out. It will be the program subs. This is a complete rundown of that scratch. Beginning in game 3, post 4, scratch Robin, replace him with Bradley. Game 3, post 4, scratch Robin, replace him with Bradley. Game 4, post 2, scratch Robin, replace him with Julian. Game 5, post 3, scratch Cool Fitness, replace him with Ikeda. Game 5, post 6, scratch Robin, replace him with Tennessee. Game 6 is clear. Finally, game 7. Post 7, scratch Cool Fitness. Replace him with Bueno, the 7 team. Now Bueno and Arats. That's a rundown of the scratch. Post time, about 5 minutes. Good luck. backhand stays inside. Go Cherry. Again to the corner. That's going to stay inside, though. Carballo in position to make the rebote save. Aggressive play by Go Cherry. He has it low and hard with a forehand. One-handed scoop by Carballo.
Bote left side, diving save. What an effort by Anderluck to keep the point alive. There's the backhand by Julin. Rebote forehand just above the pad. Inaki has it on the right side. The carom is in. Backhand by Kubala. Excellent catch by Bueno behind the 10 line. Rebote 2-all. Scores. Rebote left side by Gauchetti. Manu's there. Back to the inside. Gauchetti read it, stopped it, returns it. Costa, wow. Wow. Benny from the 10 line, backhand to the inside, goes wall to wall. Rebote comes out to the 5 line, turned on the forehand of Ikeda. Scoop by Ikeda. Nice save by Douglas at the side wall. Naki steps up at the 4 line. What a catch by Douglas. Pika Karam, oh my. Got him. One-handed grab by Julin on the left side. Here's the Rebote. Rebote 2-all. Cut off by Julin. Hard throw by Julin. Gaucherry's looking for a tough Rebote. That's beautiful. Rebote to the inside. Manu, Rebote left side with a light touch. Here's Douglas. Powerful forehand by Douglas. Rebote forehand, carom by Manu. Wow. Backhand by Douglas, thrown hard, caught by Gauchetti, who flips it back. Douglas gets there, puts it back inside. Rebote comes out. Wow. Sorry, Matt. Nothing you can do about that one. Yeah.
Folks, that top 10 takes us right up to the start of game number 3. We are ready to begin game number 3. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving the red of post 1, we have Kubal receiving the blue of post 2. It's Ikeda. Here's Kubal on the inside. Ikeda backing up, makes the catch at the 12 line. Kubal at the 9 line, backhand. Hard to the inside, passing again. Ikeda lines it up. Nice Robote save. Kubal waiting for it, back beyond the 11. Hard throw. There's Ikeda, nice save. Hit a little bit higher this time off the front wall. Kubal runs under it. His backhand dropped to the inside. Ikeda, another Robote. Oh, and hard, backing up. Ikeda makes the catch. Hard to the inside, and it scores. Point 2. Here's post 3, Anderluck. Nice catch there by Ikeda. Anderluck. Ikeda passing again. Anderluck lays this one up. Robote coming right up the middle, backing up. Quick bounce catch by Ikeda. Hard to the inside. Anderluck clean scoop. That's missed. Robote saved on the back end. And I'll take this one on the right side. Low and hard, Ikeda with a tip ball, point 3. Here's post 4, Bradley. Bradley picks it off on the outside. Hard throw, right over Anderluck. He's got it in the air. Bradley on the bounce, outside placement attempt. Stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck, his carom, lands in. Bradley's going to get out to it. He returns a drop shot. My, oh my. That was very well done. Point 4. Here's post 5, Bueno. Bradley leaping grab up at the 9. Karam sticks to the inside. Bueno, a little bit of traffic, still makes the play. Oh, Bueno, going on the Costado, lost it, point 4. 4 with 2 points. Here's post 6, Julin. Under serve, point 6. Post 7, Ben. Julian out there at the 8 line. Rebote to the outside. Ben, good foot speed, runs under it. Karam, that'll score. Well thrown by Ben. And a receive, rounding out the first round of play. Purple post 8, we have Carballo. Carballo waiting for it at the 9 line, into the Costado. Hyatt back to the inside. Ben has it in the air. Brian Rebote. Ben reaching up high, good control. There's the backhand. Just does clear the overhead screen. Ben, that one missed, point 8. That'll do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points to the end of the game. First to return. First one, Kubala. Kubala wall-to-wall from the left side. Rebote. Catch missed by Kubala. Point 8. 8 with 3 points. Post 2 returns. Ikeda. Forehand Rebote. Ooh, Carballo up the wall trying to make the catch. Did not come down with the ball. 2 with 3 points. Post 3 returns. Anderluck. Ikeda on the forehand. Low and hard back to the inside. Picked up by Anderluck. Anderluck on the wall, and it scores. Point 3. 3 now at 3 points. Here's post 5, Bueno. Well, play serve, crossing deep in the backcourt. The ace gives Anderluck 5 points, possible game point. To stop him, Bradley. Bradley on the forehand, picked in the air by Anderluck. Anderluck from the left side. Here's Bradley. High hard forehand to pass. Anderluck. Rebote save to the inside. Crossing and scoring. Point and game. Post 3, Anderluck. Playoff for second and third place. 8 serves to 2. Carballo, Rebote. Here's Ikeda on the backhand, puts it inside. Carballo backing up, makes the play. Forehand, clears the overhead screen. Ikeda on the Rebote, back to the inside. Carballo, hard Costado. Ikeda waiting for it, he lays it up. Carballo on the Costado, high and hard. Here's a Rebote, left side, Ikeda turns it back to the inside, scooped by Carballo. Carballo high coast out of that, clipped, and it lands out. 2 will place, and 8 shows. 3-8, unofficial order of finish for our third game. Three, 2-8 is now official. Post 3, Anderluck with the win. Post 2, Ikeda taking second. Post 8, Carballo comes in third. The Quinella 2-3, $34. Trifecta 3-2-8, $488.60, $2 on the 3 to win. Returns $22.40. And up next, we've got Game 4. Spectacular 7 scoring. Game 4 concludes the early pick 3. We do have 1 scratch in this 4th game. Post 2, Scratch Robin, replace him with Julin. Again, Game 4, Post 2, Scratch Robin, replace him with Julin. Post time for Game 4, about 7 minutes. Good luck. Clear, Jedden on the hop, brings it in. Sidearm, forehand, Manny knows where to be, pulls in another one. Back over the top, here's Benny, nice catch on the left side up overhead. El Barba, that's a tough Rebote save.
Rebote forehand by Tennessee is low to the inside. CRB's on it, winding up. Kind of a drop shot. Tennessee got to it, though. Throws it to the outside. What a save by CRB. Here's the catch by Nicholas from the outside. Big right side. Kubala looking for the Rebote. He makes a beautiful save.
Rebote, saved by Julin. He digs it out. Moreno Rebote right at the feet. Julin scoops that one up. Douglas keeps this one to the outside. Julin has it on the forehand. Sidearm play. Just out of reach, and Douglas, though, digs out a tough Rebote. That's a big bounce over Julin.
Carballo, backhand. Rebote forehand by Benny in the middle of the court. Carballo from the 7 line. Rebote saved by Benny. That's beautiful. Caught by Julin at the 9 line. He goes deep. Robote saved beautifully by Arat.
Did get there. Backhand lobbed and clearing the overhead screen. Forehand, Robote powered. Caught off the sidewall. Rocks turns Robote on the backhand. Manny, that kicked up. But what an effort on the back end.
Robote forehand saved by Iriondo. Sherry's there. Here's Iriondo. Backhand. Low runner. Sherry dug it out. Made contact. Robote forehand saved by Manny. Here's Carballo backing in. Robote saved by Manny.
And that top 10 takes us down under 2 minutes to the start of our fourth game. And final reminder of the scratch, post 2, scratch Robin and replace him with Julian. Early pick three ends here in this fourth game. Pretty good payouts there, particularly with the 1. Couple consolations as well. And with that, we are ready to begin game number 4. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving the red of post 1, we have Bradley. Receiving the blue of post 2. Substituting for Robin, we have Julian. There's a serve. Game 4 begins. Robote, missed by Julian. Point 1. 1 first upon the board. Our fourth game, that'll bring in the court the white of post 3, Ikeda. Good catch by Bradley on the hop. Ooh, the forehand gets away from him up in the overhead screen and out of play. Point 3. 3 with the point. Here's post 4 in receive. We have Ben. Ben just does pass Ikeda. Puts into the inside. Here's Ben, backhand. Ben winds it up, clips the sidewall. Ikeda on the outside. High and hard with the forehand. Ben trying to line it up. He gets out there, returns the 2-wall. Ikeda with another good play. Harem from the outside. That'll score. Point 3. Here's post 5. Bueno. Over serve, point 5. Post 6, Manny. Robote forehand that's right on the wall, just comes up short. Manny on the board with the point. Post 7, here's Anderwalk. Anderluck winds it up. Hard throw up the middle. Manny stops it right into the carom. Oh, that lands perfectly into score. 6. 6 with 2 points. Here's post 8, Carballo. Manny, there's a scoop. Into the carom. That one's low, point 8. Carballo gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are now worth 2 through the end of the game. First to return, post 2, Julin. Point 8. 8 with 3 points. Here's post 1, Bradley. Bradley blasts the backhand. Not a lot on that Robote. Carballo just lays it up. Bradley backing up. Good catch. Hard backhand. Takes Carballo to the outside. Waiting for it again. Robote high off the front wall. Bradley left side. Who stays to the inside. Carballo's got to come back for it. He gets in there. Bradley backhand. Passing again. Carballo plays the Robote. Takes Bradley to the outside. Quick bounce catch. Soft forehand. And he'll score. One with 3 points. Here's post 4, Ben. To the left side, here's Ben, takes it in the air. Passes with the backhand, Bradley Robote sticks inside, Ben advancing on it. Hard throw up at the 8, Robote, missed. Ben on the board with 2 points. Post 3 returns Ikeda. Roll to the left side there by Ben. Ikeda up at the 8. Over to the top. Good pick up by Ben right on the wall. Into the 9 line. This one in the middle of the court. Here's Ben. Lines it up. It's a 2-wall. And it lands in. Interference has been denied. Point 4. Post 5 returns. Here's Bueno. Bueno high and hard. Ben, Robote left side. Ooh, that's a little too high. The overhead screen and out of play. Point goes to the 5. Bueno now has 3. And no luck returns. Pink of post 7. Look, lines it up on the right side, over the top. Ooh, that's crosses and scores. Point 7. 7 with 2 points. Post 6 returns. We have Manny. Bote. Here's Manny attacking on the right side. The scoop missed. Point 6. 6 with 4 points. Post 2. Julian. Manny left side of Bote. Hard to the inside, Julian with the pickup. Well, plays forehand, gets by Manny. That'll score. Julian now at 2 points. Post 8, Carballo. Carballo opens up on the forehand. Hard to the inside, backing up. Good pick up there by Julian. Julian right up the middle, scoop by Carballo. Carballo, hard forehand. Passing, Julian tries to hit it up there, not gonna make it. Point 8. Carballo now with 5 points. He has a possible game point. To stop him, post 1, Bradley. Bradley takes a serve at the 12 line, low and hard. Back to the inside, good pick up there by Carballo above his head. Robote for Bradley, ooh, that caught the corner. Carballo gets out there in time, low hard forehand. Bradley tracks it down. Outside placement, Carballo flicks it up, and it's not gonna make it. Point 1. Bradley now has 5 points. He has a possible game point. To stop him, here's Ikeda, post 3. Ikeda, powerful forehand. Robote. Low and hard. Ikeda picks it up on the bounce. Passing to the inside. Bradley, Robote to the outside. That will score for the win. Point and game. Right at post 1, Bradley. 8 places, 4 serves to 6. This is a playoff for Show Point, 3rd place. Robote left side. Ben turns it to wall. Manny stops it. Manny, Hortada, picked off by Ben. Great catch right on the side wall. Manny, a sidearm carom. Look at Ben, he gets out there in time. Ben, the forehand, passing to the inside. Manny's gonna dig it out. He's there. Ben from the outside, inside placement. Manny trying to line it up, just missed it. 4 will show. 1-8-4 is now the unofficial order of finish. The price is in just a moment. $1-8-4. Now official for our 4th game. Post 1, Bradley with the win. Post 8, Carballo taking 2nd. Post 4, Ben coming in 3rd. The $1 pick 3, 8-3-1, 3 of 3, 554.40. $2 on the 1 to win. Returns 10.40. The Quinella, 1-8, 72.60. Exacta, 1-8, 81.60. The trifecta, 1-8-4, 876.60. Up next, Game 5. First of 2 doubles games in this afternoon's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. We do have a couple scratches in this 5th game. Post 3, scratch Cool Fitness, replace him with Ikeda. The 3 team is now Ikeda and Arantz. And then in post 6, scratch Robin, replace him with Tennessee. The 6 team is now Bueno and Tennessee. Those are the 2 scratches coming up for Game 5. Post time is about 7 minutes. Good luck.
Catch by Ben. Hard by Ben. Scoop by Ikeda. By Ben. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand by Carballo. Ben looking for the Robote. He puts that one inside. Carballo, a leaping catch. Inside, Anderluck's there. Backhand. What a catch by Flores up the wall at the 10 line. Robote forehand. Tough one, and he got it.
Backhand by Julin. Into the corner. Forehand Robote. Saved by Nicholas. Here's Julin. Winds up to Costado. 2-wall. Nicholas. There's that line catch.
Fake the 2-all, put it inside. Benny makes the catch. There's the backhand. Arat's on the run. Arat saves the Robote. He's up. Benny makes the catch on the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. One-handed grab by Arat. Hard to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Robote forehand. What a catch by Jairo. It's capturing an audience that wants to follow you regularly and holding on to them. That's a tough thing in this day and age. Robote forehand. Jairo makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside. What a catch by Manu. Low and hard to the inside. Backhand by Gaucheri. Catch by Arats. Robote left side stays on the wall. What a catch by Arats.
Left side Robote. Nicholas plays it high off the front wall. Douglas runs under it. Shoots it back inside. What a scoop by Nicholas.
Robote left side by Douglas. Scoop by Jairo. Jairo back to the inside. Douglas is there. 2-0 by Douglas. Read by Jairo. Stopped by Jairo. What a catch by Douglas.
Folks, that top 10 video takes us under a minute till the start of game number 5. We are ready to begin. Game number 5, first of 2 doubles games. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving the red at post 1, we have the team of CRB and Benny. Receiving the blue at post 2, it's Douglas and Kubala. There's a serve. Douglas picks it. Oh, throws it right back to Benny. Benny, a sidearm carom. My, oh my, that'll score. Point 1. 1 first step on the board. In our 5th game, that'll bring the court. White shirts post 3, substituting for Cool Fitness. We have Ikeda. Arat's in the back. Benny lines up the catch, backhand to the inside. Here's Ikeda. Benny has another one. Aratz now drops it inside. CRB gets involved, cuts it off. Hard backhand, taken in by Aratz. Benny now on the bounce. Lays up the forehand. Ikeda steps back, has it on the right side. Forehand. Trying to get that one past Benny. Steps back, has it in the air once more. Robote forehand. Play to the inside. Benny again. Aratz low runner, right at the feet of Benny. Elects to play the Robote. Makes a save. Ikeda backs up again. Now at the 7th line. Benny let that pass. Lines it up again. Ikeda at the 7 now. Powerful forehand. Picked off in the air by Benny. Benny tries to get that one a pass. Aratz steps in there. Backing up. Benny makes the catch. Hard backhand. Aratz keeps it on the left side. CRB. Not going to get that one past Aratz. Good catch in the corner. Aratz at the 12. Softer touch. Benny right at his feet. He's out there again at the 10 line. Plays the Robote inside, just out of reach of Ikeda. Aratz handles. Benny at the 9 line. Back into the corner. Here's Aratz. Benny sidearm play. Finally passing. Aratz gets out there. Turns the Robote. CRB attacks up in the front court. Over the 4 line. Low and hard. Scooped up by Aratz. Here's Benny from the 12 line. Stayed off the wall. Ikeda's got it on the left side. Low running backhand. Benny backing up. Scoops it up. Aratz again. Hard to the inside. Taken in by Benny. Wall to wall. Here's CRB. Tracks it down. Puts it inside. Aratz on the forehand now. Deep in the backcourt. Lobs it up. CRB out of the way. Benny from the backcourt. Charging in. Forehand dropped over the top. Aratz from the 13. CRB looking forward. He cuts it off. There's the backhand. Oh, right on the wall. Benny scooped it up. A backhand 2 wall. Ikeda make the carom. Put it inside. Benny digs it out. Ikeda again. This one high and hard. 3 wall play. Benny. Robote save up the middle. Aratz from the 12 line. Lobs this one up. Calls for CRB to take it. Makes a diving Robote save with the big bounce to the outside. Ikeda lines it up. Carom return by Ikeda. CRB stops it. CRB. Carambola. Juggled. And in the pad. Point 1. Well played point. Very well played. One with 2 points. Post 4. Here's Carballo and Manny. Great catch by Benny, ranging back for that one. Carballo's got the Robote on the back end. RB puts it inside. Here's Manning. Manning goes wall to wall. Robote again, played by CRB out to the middle of the court. Carballo attacks. Passes Benny. Calls for CRB to take it. He gets in there. Robote saved to the outside. Carballo scoops it. Hard costado right to Benny. Benny backing up, makes the catch on the right side, puts it back over the top. Benny attacking. Carom. Carballo takes off for it, stops it on the outside. Low and hard on the return. Benny keeps it on the left side, controls it. Here's Manny. Great catch again as that crossed the sidewall. Backhand 2 wall. Benny long cortada, picked off the ground by Benny. This is a 2-wall. Oh, Benny's going to track it down. Carom returned by Benny. Carballo waiting for it. Carballo blasts a carambola, and it'll score. A well-played point by all 4 players. Point 4. 4 with a point. Post 5. Here's Gaucheri and Flores. Gaucheri has the serve. Passes on the costado. Manny tracks it down. Gaucheri missed the scoop. Point 4. Post 6 and a receive. It's Bueno and Tennessee. Tennessee substituting for Robin. Bueno, splitter. Scooped by Carballo. Carballo whips it inside. Good catch in the air by Tennessee. Tennessee, big backhand. Carballo waiting for the rebote. Keeps it inside. Here's Bueno. Up at the 8. Hard throw. Ooh, Carballo called him off. Man, he missed it. Went 6. Post 7. Here's Anderluck and Julin. Tennessee from the 11 line. Ooh, that backhand got away. That's in the overhead screen and out of play. Point to the 7 team. In a receive now, rounding out the first round of play. Purple shirts post 8. It's Inaki and Bradley. Inaki steps back at the 9 line, has it in the air. Back to Jula now from the right side. Catch off the sidewall. Inaki's got it. There's the backhand again. A little closer to the numbers. Picked off there by Julin. Bradley now from deep in the backcourt. Hard to the inside, trying to get it at the feet of Julin. He makes the catch. Bradley just out of the way. Inaki left side rebote on the wall, crossing. Julin controls it. Backhand. Dropping low again for Bradley. Inaki out of the way. Bradley has that one cross the side wall and score. Point 8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points to the end of the game. First to return, post 2. It's Douglas and Kubala. Bote left side, Kubala on the bounce, backhand. Out to the rebote, Inaki makes the save. Kubala on the inside, up at the 10 line, the backhand. Picked off there by Bradley. Bradley from the 10. Hard to the inside. Douglas waiting for the rebote, returns a 2-wall. Bradley controls this one. Douglas into the backcourt. He gets out there for the rebote. Inaki attacking. Costado. Splitter. Scoop by Douglas with one hand. Back to the inside. Here's Bradley. Has it off the side wall. Outside placement. Douglas lines it up. Douglas on the cortada. Picked off in the middle of the court. Here's Inaki. Into the backcourt. Kubala keeps it on the left side. Inaki now up at the 8. Backhand. Picked off again by Kubala. Bradley now at the 10. Hard to the inside. Here's Douglas. Douglas blasts another one. Bradley picks it off. Douglas passing. Drops it between them. Rebote saved by Inaki right on the wall. There's Kubala. Post out to the inside. Kubala alone makes the play. Inaki's rebote. Douglas comes cross court, picks it up on the bounce, the backhand. On the wall, Inaki calls him off, lays it up. Douglas attacking, good catch. Douglas returns it. Over Bradley, rebote now for Inaki. Plays it up the middle, Kubala gets in there. Inaki digs it out, a little higher off the front wall. Kubala waiting for it, back at the 13 line. Douglas in the middle of the court. Winds up the Costado. Bradley's got another one. To the inside. Kubala out of the way. Douglas, left side, rebote. Bradley keeps another one on the forehand. Douglas cuts another one. Backhand. Hard to the inside. Bradley again out of the way. There's Inaki, left side, rebote. Picked up Douglas. Low and hard again. Gets by Inaki. Bradley scrapes it off the floor. Right over Douglas. Here's Kubala. This one's coming out. Inaki, rebote played up the middle. Douglas will clip. Bradley has to get out there. He makes the play. Forehand, catches three walls. Douglas knows where to be. He keeps it going. Bradley again. No one kind of escaped to the outside. Douglas, hard throw, crossing. The high scoop is missed. What a well-played point. Again, by all four players. Point two. Here's post three, Ikeda, and a Rotz return. What a catch in the air by Kubala. Puts it on the wall. Rotz makes the play. Douglas on the left side. He powers that backhand. That is coming out a long way. Ikeda up at the 5 line. Turns it up the middle. Douglas again from the right side. Passing on the inside. Rotz alone for the rebote. Makes the play. Kubala charging from the backcourt. Puts it on the inside. Good catch. Here's a Rotz. Rebote forehand. Ikeda missed that return. Point two. Two team with 4 points. Post one returns, CRB and Benny. Kubala waits for it at the 12 line, puts it up the middle. Here's Benny now, keeps it on the left side, low runner. Gets by Douglas, waiting now for the rebote. Plays it high off the front wall. Benny attacking, controls it up at the 8. Hard play, dropped in the corner. Douglas makes the rebote. Benny backing up, picks it up on the right side. Hard throw. Again, well placed. Douglas gets in there. Benny, Costado, hard up the middle. Kubala on the right side, the forehand. Picked off by CRB, gets involved up in the front court. Benny on the left side again, the backhand. Stopped by Kubala. Kubala from the 11 line. Hard to the inside, Benny now. Here's Kubala. Back quarters trading throws here. Benny again. Puts it inside. Kubala's got another one. CRB up at the 6. The backhand passes. Douglas waiting for the rebote. Powerful throw up the middle. Benny again. Just out of reach of Douglas. He has to dig out the rebote. Gets by CRB. Benny waits for it. Hard throw back over the top. Kubala now on the inside. Hard throw. Benny's rebote. Douglas attacking. Split placement. Scoop by CRB. CRB. Hard to the inside. Oh, that's right on the wall. Douglas just lays it up. Benny attacking again. He's got it up high. Goes for the 3-wall play. Douglas calls him off. He gets out there, returns it to the inside. Good catch by Benny. Benny lays it up. Here's Douglas coming cross court, the backhand. Blasted. Shooting off the back wall. There's CRB on the rebote. Douglas with the scoop. Hard to the inside again, Benny. That's going to open up. He lays it up. Douglas comes back to the 7 line. The carom. Oh, that's out. What a well-played point again. Point one. Post 5 returns go Sherry and Flores. CRB. Taken in by Flores in the backcourt, puts it on the wall. Benny thought about it, lets it pass, returns. Gaucheri, 2-wall, step by CRB. CRB, hard throw. Flores makes the pick on the outside. And he crashes into the side wall, makes the catch, gets it off. Benny now just launches this one. Gaucheri gets out there for the rebote. Powers it low and hard. Benny's got it again. Karam, that's in, and it scores. 6 points for CRB and Benny. They have a possible game point. And to stop them, there's Carballo and Manning. CRB calls him off, turns the rebote back up the middle. Manny, forehand to the inside. Benny waits for it, makes the save at the 10. Oh, and hard. Benny scoops it up. Benny, another sidearm. Karam. Carballo goes for the scoop. He makes it. Oh, the 3-wall. And that lands out. Point and game. A well-earned game. Post 1. CRB and Benny. No playoff here. 2 places and 4 shows. 1, 2, 4. Unofficial 4. Game number 5 of the prices in just a moment. Game 5. Results are official. 1, 2, 4. Post 1, CRB and Benny with the win. Very hard fought, well earned. Taking second, post 2, that's Douglas and Kubawa. Coming in third, post 4, Carballo and Manny. Quinoa 1, 2, 1580. Trifecta 1, 2, 4, 593 even. And $2 on the one team to win, 29.40. Pretty good price there on CRB and Benny, one of the favorites in these doubles games. Up next, we've got game number 6. Start of the feature singles games in this afternoon's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring again. The late pick 3 begins in this 6th game. Play the pick 3, pick the winners of game 6, 7, and 8 to cash in. Post time, about 7 minutes. Good luck.
Bote forehand by Flores. Here's Jairo. Two-all by Flores will score. There's a backhand by Ratz, catch by Julin. Big right side by Julin, goes wall to wall. Bote coming out. 2-all will score beautifully again for CRB.
to the 8 line of the backhand. Rotz backs up, pulls it in. Launches this one overhead. There's Nicholas. Robote forehand. Rotz runs under it. Shoots a 2-wall. 2 score.
Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Robote coming out. 2-all opens and scores. Backhand by Gaucheri, powerfully thrown. Robote comes out to the 6 line. Turned on the forehand of Iñaki. Gaucheri winds up. Costello 2-all opens up wide. Robote forehand. This one caught by Iñaki. Sends it to the inside. Iñaki on the catch. 2-all, 2 score. Nicholas will take it on the bounce at the 10 line. Low and hard to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Backhand. 2-all, scores. By Julian, powerfully thrown. Robote kicks out to the 7 line. Benny's on it. Julian takes it on the bounce at the 10 line. Going hard to the inside. Benny turning a difficult. That had the distance, landed in, and scored for a win.
Saved by Hiram. Lotte on the wall, kicking up. Beautiful catch. Nice control. There's the backhand. Outside placement. Douglas. High scoop. 2-wall. Off the Robote. Scores.
To the forehand of Douglas, caught by Manu. There's the backhand by Manu, caught by Douglas. Douglas goes deep. In is the call, point 7.
And folks, that top 10 takes us down here about a minute on the start of Game 6. Again, the late pick 3 begins in Game 6. Just one scratch that affects that late pick 3. Game 7, post 7, scratch Cool Fitness. Replace him with Bueno. 17th now, Bueno and Rotz. Funny you say that, Jet. I was thinking the same thing when I saw that team together, and surprisingly, not too long of points for those for those 2 players in particular. And some longer ones in that 5th game, though. CRB and Benny the last couple weeks, they've been all over the top 3, but their first win. Brings us up to the start of Game 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin game number 6. Spectacular 7 scoring. So 7 points, points double after the first round of play. If Benny would get us the ball, we could start this game. Thank you. Post 1, there's Manu serving 2, Hyro. Ooh, post 2. There's a serve. We begin. Ooh, that backhand's in the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 1. 1 first up on the board here. In our 6th game, that'll bring the court. Way to post 3, number 69, Inaki. Robote left side. Laid up by Inaki up at the 9 line. Here's the backhand. Passing to the inside. Well, not a lot on that. Robote, Manu sent it up. That hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 3. Three on the board with the point. Here's post 4, Nicholas. Robote forehand, play to the inside, it's passing. Inaki from the 9 line, drops it to the inside. Nicholas gets up to it. 2 wall, it's too low. Point 3. 3 with 2 points, here's post 5, Benny. Benny handles the serve, low on the left side. There's a backhand, open it up, Robote. Over the top, far to the inside, Benny now. Inside placement on the wall, scooped up by Inaki. There's a backhand. Wall to wall from the left side, Robote forehand. Played to pass, Inaki. Got to get back out there, he turns Robote. Benny stays up in the front court, into the 2 wall. Oh, Inaki's going to get there. Inaki puts it back up the middle. Benny scooped it up. Inaki with a one-handed grab. Coming back forward at the 9 line. This one passes now. Benny looking for the Robote. Oh, it's low. Well played point. Goes to the 3. 3 with 3 points. Here's post 6. Douglas. Inaki from the 10 line, hard backhand. Here's Robote, left side, Douglas. Inaki able to run under it, 2 wall. Douglas got there, takes off. The 3 wall play, just out of reach. And scoring, point 6. 6 on the board with the point, post 7, goes Sherry. Douglas on the Robote, keeps it inside. Good pick by Gaucheri. Backhand. On the wall, here's Douglas. Douglas has it overhead with the high bounce Karam. That lands in. Gaucheri's got it. Lost it on the throw. Point 6. 6 with 2 points. In receive, rounding out the first round of play. Purple post 8. Arats. Rotz on the left side. Douglas pulls it in. Back of the 10. Hard throw. Passing. Robote left side. Rotz makes a save. Douglas gets out there. Hard forehand. Picked off on the bounce. Here's Rotz. Backhand. Passing on the inside. Douglas looking for the Robote. It's a 2-wall. Rotz just does get out to it. Rotz returns a soft carom. Well, that is perfectly thrown to score. 0.8. That'll do it for the first round of play. All matchups were 2 points at the end of the game. First to return, post 2, Hyro. Robote left side. Ooh, Rotz caught the top of the pad. 0.2. 2 now with 2 points. Here's post 1, Manu. Higher on the Robote. Here's Manu passing from the left side. Ooh, that died, and it'll score. 0.1. 1 with 3 points. Post 4, Nicholas. Nicholas from deep in the backcourt. Manu picks it off from the 10 line, backhand. Robote, forehand, laid up to the inside. What a great catch by Manu, right on the side wall. There's a backhand. Manu looking to get out there for the Robote. That's missed. 0.4. 4 with 2 points. Post 5 returns, Benny. Great catch by Nicholas. Oh, he just launches that backhand, kind of opens up. Benny turns it into a 2-wall. Nicholas scoops it on the outside. 3-wall play. Benny commits to it, takes it in the air. Back over the top. Oh, Nicholas, one-handed effort, just tipped. 0.5. 5 now with 2 points. Post 3 returns, Inaki. Inaki passing. Here's the Robote, Benny. Throws it to the inside, backing up. Inaki scoops it. Hard throw back in the corner. Robote, left side again. This one a little bit higher. Inaki cuts it off. Inside placement. Benny's got to scoop it. He's got it. Robote forehand turned inside. Benny has it off the sidewall. The backhand 2-wall caught in the air. Inaki fake the carom. Put it inside. One-handed catch by Benny. Inaki up in the front. Just passes with the backhand. Not a lot on that Robote. Benny makes another save. Inaki now. Low inside placement. That one's going to score. 0.3. 5 points for Inaki. White to post 3 has a possible game point. Need to stop him. Post 7. Go Sherry. Inaki on a knee, turns to Robote on the wall. What a scoop by Gosherry. There's a backhand. Inaki stops this one at the 10. High hard throw, Corey in the overhead screen. Gosherry gets out there, powers the Robote wall to wall. Inaki spinning save, fall down. Gosherry inside placement. That's going to get by to score. Well thrown. Game will continue here. Douglas returns, post 6. Douglas powers in the corner. Gosherry left side of Robote. Keeps it to the inside. Douglas gets back in there. Robote coming up the middle. Douglas now on the left side. That stays inside. It'll score, .6. 6 with 4 points. 8 returns with 1. For Robote, taken in the air. Here's Aratz. Quick turn to the inside. Douglas with a good read. Hard backhand. This one comes shooting out. Aratz lays it up to the inside. Back it up. Douglas scoops it. Hard throw from the 10 line. For Robote, that one laid up. Here's Douglas waiting for it up at the 9 line. Hard backhand. Aratz, another Robote. This one saved from the right side. Douglas Costado. Aratz has got a play on it. Turns a Robote. It's a 2-wall. Opens up a little bit too much, and that's out of play. Straight points the second time around for Douglas. He has a possible game point. And to stop him, post 2, Hyro. Robote forehand by Douglas, powerfully thrown to the inside. There's a Robote. Returns it. Forehand Robote high off the front wall, picked off there by Hyro. Backhand up at the 8. Wall to wall again. Not a lot on it. Douglas turns it. Hyro from the forehand. Puts it back inside. Douglas has to dig it out. That's a really tough save from deep in the backcourt. Hyro now. 7 line again. Another one. Douglas takes it front way, scoops it up. Robote coming up the middle. Douglas waits for it, drops it to the inside. Hyro into the Costado. 2-wall. That is 2 wide. Point and game. 6. Douglas, no playoff. 3 places, 1 shows. 6-3-1. It's unofficial for our 6th game. Get the prices here in just a moment. (6-3-1) is now official for game number 6. Douglas with the win, post 3. Inaki taking second, post 1. Manu comes in third. The Kinawa 3-6, $42 even. The trifecta 6-3-1, $287.80. $2 on the 6 to win returns $26.40. Up next, we've got Game 7, final doubles game in today's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. We do have 1 scratch. Post 7, Scratch Cool Fitness, replace him with Bueno. 7 team now Bueno and Aratz. You see that up in the entries on your screen. Post time is about 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Highlight.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a highlight glove in the other one. Would be great.
Have you ever played highlight?
Actually lacrosse, but it's highlight for white people.
I'm Johnny Knoxville. This is Steve-O. This is highlight.
Highlight is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing. It's more complicated than that. And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. The ball is called a pelota.
A lightning bolt.
Oh, good God.
About 5 minutes from the start of Game 7. Take a look at that high five. It will survive today. 2 of 5 and 3 of 5 numbers. So we'll be back tomorrow. Another 8-game performance. 2,000 on the line again. Pick the winners of games 3 through 7. If you do so correctly, you have the only ticket that does so. Cash in on that minimum $2,000. It was hit last week for over the minimum, $2,700. That was last Tuesday. That high five, along with the Mighty Ocho, available for wager in every Pelota performance here at Magic City. Just played the 2 Battle Court semifinals this past week. Warriors defeating the Chargers in 7 matches. And the Renegades defeating the Devils in 6 matches just last night. So the championship is set this week on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Top-seeded Renegades take on the second-seeded Warriors. Top 2 teams in the regular season with a chance for the championship. If the Warriors are able to win, that would be the 4th different franchise to win a championship. Join the Cyclones, Renegades, and Chargers. And if the Renegades win, they'll be 3 out of 4. First team to win back-to-back Battle Court championships. You're starting to get into maybe dynasty territory with a couple championships within a span of 4 years. 3 in 4 years, 2 in a row. But still a long way to go to decide it. The match order should be coming up a little bit later today. Probably check after the Pelota performance. It may be up there now, but I know there was some discussion back here trying to get the schedule out as early as possible. I know people are working hard on it. So it should be out here very soon if it's not already up. The one thing I don't know if I should share. Well, I'll share it anyway. I mean, you guys will find out. If we need a tie-breaking match, the one I think I do know is that will be the #1 doubles. We'll go Sherry and Aratz against Douglas and Nicholas. That's only if we need a sudden-death tiebreaker. But what a way to close out the season if we have those 2 teams going at it for just 1 set. Again, check that out all of our Battle Court information, highlightworld.com, and then you click on the Battle Court tab. You can see past results, upcoming matches. And if you want some more stats, check out sayhighlight.com. Mo Crank, Steve do an excellent job of tracking every match, giving you a bunch of different stats. It's a great visual representations of the stats as well. I mean, sometimes you see it on paper, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I think the way that Mo Crank does it out for certainly a few of the statistics, visually very easy to read and appealing. I'll say that. Yes, Mo, thank you. Yeah, I heard about 3 o'clock right around Pelota, so I figure that they may be up. But we'll share those matches and the order during game 8 then. Less than a minute till game 7. We are ready to begin game number 7, final doubles game in today's performance. Serving the red of post 1, we have the team of Jairo and Tennessee. Receiving the blue of post 2, it's Ikeda and Ben. There's a serve by Jairo. We begin. Ben puts a backhand up the middle. Rock reaching down low, takes it in on the right side. Ben puts it up the middle. Jairo on the forehand, outside placement. Stepped on the bounce by Ikeda. Ikeda fake the carom, put it inside. Here's Jairo, backhand. Here's Ben now from the inside. Picked off by Tennessee. Ikeda high and hard. This one drops between them. Jairo calls him off, plays for Bote. Ikeda out of the way, that ball tipped. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts, post 3, El Barba and Manu. Point 1. Here's post 4. You have Anderluck and Julin. Julin handles the serve on the right side. Long carom. Jairo stops it. Jairo low and hard. Crossing. What a scoop there by Julin off the sidewall of the backhand. Stopped by Jairo at the 9 line. Beautiful catch there by Julin, the backhand. Comes up the middle. Tennessee now. Julin gets out there for the rebote. Stopped on the bounce. Here's Jairo. Jairo low and hard to the inside. It's missed. Point 1, 3 points for the one team. Post 5, CRB and Benny. High with a good catch there off the sidewall. Here's Benny. Deep in the backcourt. Tennessee now. Tennessee switching from left to right. Forehand crosses. Benny lines it up. Backhand. Picked off by Tennessee. Back beyond the 12 line. This one opens up to the middle of the court. Here's Benny. Costado. Hard to the inside. Crossing. Tennessee waits for it. CRB cuts it off. His backhand. Here by Tennessee. Tennessee puts it up the middle. CRB. Low and hard on the return. Step by Jairo. Jairo from the left side. Big backhand. Coming out. CRB. Robote save. Jairo. Softer touch on the forehand. Will Benny with a good read. Got up to it. His return. Will score. Point 5. 5 with the point. Here's post 6. Inaki and Bradley. Bradley controls the serve. Soft forehand. Benny's got another one. Benny, split placement. Scooped up by Inaki. Inaki tries to get this one past Benny. Steps back there at the 13 line. This one crossing. What a catch by Inaki. His backhand. Lobbed up. Benny's got another one. Inaki on the left side. High and hard. Benny takes that one in back at the 13. CRB. The tip ball, point 6. It's post 7. Bueno's got the serve, puts it inside. Good scoop by Bradley. Bradley's backhand. Passing. Bueno on the rebote, lays it up. Inaki has it. Backhand from up the 7. Right on the wall. What a catch by Arats. One drops between them. Inaki has the rebote, puts it inside. Arats now from back of the 12. A little bit higher, right on the wall. Rebote now. Forehand laid up. Bueno attacking. Up at the 5, the carom. Blasted in to score. Perfectly thrown there by Bueno. Point 7. And receive, rounding out the first round of play. Purple shirts, post 8. Carballo and Nicola. Takes Bueno to the outside. He's not going to get there. Point 8. That will do it for the first round. All matchups worth 2 points. The end of the game. First to return, post 2, Ikeda and Ben. Nicholas, good catch right off the side wall. Ikeda up at the 8. Passing from the left side. Soft touch by Carballo. Ikeda has it in the air. Backhand. Nicholas now. Well, trying to get that one past Ben. Great catch in the corner. A lot of traffic. That's tipped. Point 2. 2 with 2 points. Post 3 returns. El Barba and Manu. Manu crosses the side wall. Rebote turn to the outside. Good reach by El Barba. His carom lands in. Not opening up enough. The sidearm carom scores. Point 2. Green shirts post 4. Anderwick and Julin. Julian opens up with the backhand. Ben stops it in the air. Low runner. Here's Anderluck. Ikeda takes it up at the 8th, the backhand. Stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck from the right side, winds it up. Hard throw. Picked in the air by Ben. Great play. Ikeda now backed up to the 9 line. Sidearm play to the inside. Picked off there by Anderluck. Backhand. Ikeda's got another one. Anderluck, middle of the court, winds it up. Hard forehand, 3-wall play. Ikeda digs it out from the left side. This is a big bouncer. Anderluck, good control there on the outside. Winds it up again, hard throw. Picked off by Ben. Ben drops it inside. That's on the wall. Julian, good control. The backhand just does clear. Rebote forehand. Hard up the middle. Anderluck up at the 8 line. Sidearm play. Low and hard. Ben's there. Ben on the backhand. Anderluck now up at the 9. This one opens up. Ben sticks with it. Placement to the inside. Julian now going up at the 10. Sidearm play. 3 walls. Ikeda calls him off. He turns the rebote. Anderluck again. Winds it up. Outside placement. Look at Ben. He gets out there. Controls it. Puts it back over the top. Here's Julian now. Julian on the forehand. Low and hard. Ben out of the way. Ikeda alone for the rebote. Oh my, it's missed. Point 2. Well played point. 6 points and a possible game point now for the 2 team. Ikeda and Ben. And to stop him, Jairo and Tennessee. Tennessee's got the serve. Forehand hard to the inside. Rebote, Ikeda. Jairo comes cross court, the backhand. Just out of reach of Ikeda. Here's Ben now from the backcourt. Hard throw. Trying to get past one team. Good catch there by Tennessee. Tennessee puts it inside. Ikeda backs up. Has it at the 10. Over the top. Dropping low. There's Jairo. Backhand. Picked off by Ben. Ben lobs this one up. Out of reach of Tennessee. Jairo drops it to the inside. Ben, another good pickup. Tennessee from the 12 line. Sidearm play coming up the middle. Ikeda backs up. Stops it in the air. Hard throw. Wall to wall again. Jairo backpedals. Gets out there. Powers it to the inside. Then gets out of the way. Ikeda right side rebote. Up the middle. Jairo keeps the pressure on. Hard forehand to the inside. Catching 3 walls. Ikeda lines it up. Tennessee takes off. Stops at the 11, controls the forehand. This one sticks inside. Ben with a tip ball. Well played point goes to the 1 team. The 1 team has 5 points. They have a possible game point. Stop and post 5, CRB and Benny. Catch overhead by Jairo, but the 9 powers the backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by CRB. Jairo thought about it. Lets it pass to the backcourt. Tennessee over the top on the inside. CRB reaching, cuts it off, puts it on the wall. Jairo has the rebote. Drops it just above the pad. CRB makes the play. Here's Jairo now up at the 8 line. Big backhand. Just out of reach of Benning. CRB alone for the rebote. That's up in the overhead screen. Point and game. Right at post 1, Jairo and Tennessee. 2 places, 6, 7, 8, and 5 will pair off and play off for 3rd place. 6 first serves to 7. We'll take left side by Inaki. It's a 2-all that opens up to score. Point 6. 8 now serves the 5. Winner will take on 6 for 3rd place. Robote forehand, Carballo keeps it inside. One picked off by Benny back at the 12. He drops it inside on the wall. Here's Nicholas. He powers this one out of reach. CRB backpedals quickly, gets out there, puts it up the middle. Nicholas low and hard. Benny with a good scoop. Hard backhand. Right on the wall on the inside. That one scores. 0.5. 6 serves to 5. This is show point, third place. CRB up at the 9 line. There's a backhand. Stopped overhead by Inaki. Inaki wall to wall. Robote forehand. CRB powers it to the inside. Good catch there by Inaki. Inaki passing with the backhand again. No play for Benny. CRB turns another one. Bradley now from the backcourt. Soft touch. Puts it over the top. Benny controls it. Benny on the inside. High hard play. Catching 3 walls. Inaki turns another one. One drops in the corner. Robote played again. Benny stops it. Up at the 7 line. Hard throw. This one sticks a little more to the outside. Here's Bradley now. Benny has it in the air off the sidewall. Little runner. Picked in the air by Bradley. Great catch. Benny now at the 12. Puts it to the inside. Dropping low. Bradley got another one. Softer touch on the forehand. Right between them. Well placed. Better catch by CRB. Inaki now trying to pass, and he does. Clear in the overhead screen. Benny out of the way. CRB. Right side Robote. Picked off by Inaki again. Keeps the pressure on. Another backhand. Benny now looking to get out there for it. Turns it up the middle. Benny has it off the sidewall. Another backhand. Right on the numbers. Inaki turns this one high above his head. Dropped up the middle. Benny waiting for it at the 10 line. Another backhand. Stopped by Inaki in the air. Hard throw. Here's Robote now. CRB drops it inside. Here's Bradley. This one's coming out. Inaki on the Robote. Back on the inside. Quick bounce catch by Benny. Puts it over the top. Crossing. Bradley hangs with it. Benny, that one cross late. Has it on the left side. Back to Bradley. Bradley able to pass. CRB left side Robote. Opens up to the outside. Inaki. Low and hard. Benny. Ooh, that died. One-handed effort. He saves it. It's a 2-wall. Oh, and it's in the net to score. What a way to end it. 5 is going to show. 1-2-5 unofficial for Game 7. One, 2, 5 is now official. The high five, 3-1-1, 6-1, 3-5 numbers returns 2380. Refund the show pool there. The Quinoa 1-2, $19. Trifecta 125, $185.80. $2 on the one to win, $880. Up next is today's 8th and final game. Spectacular 7 scoring. It's feature game, which is scratch-free. Post time, about 7 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money. The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And that was a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here in Magic City. That is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball, The U, and much more. The film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the highlight fronton. You can watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Game 8 coming up here in 5 minutes. This 8th game is scratch-free. About 4 minutes on the start of game number 8. Now let's review that battle court schedule for Friday night. Again, go to highlightworld.com, click on the Battle Court tab, then go to Matches and Results. Then you select the specific date you're looking for, May 17th, this upcoming Friday for our championship. We get started with Goanaga and Arta against Correa and Nicholas. Then go Sherry and Ben take on Douglas and Julian. Joseph and Arats against Williams and Manny up next. Then Joseph and Arta against Williams and Julian. Go Sherry and Arats take on Douglas and Nicholas. Then Goanaga and Ben against Correa and Manny. And then, if we need it, the 7th tie-breaking sudden death set will be number 1 doubles. Gosheri and Arats have elected to put themselves out there against Douglas and Nicholas. So the season could potentially come down to a 1-set tiebreaker between the top-ranked doubles teams. Yeah, Mo, I see your comment here. Williams and Joseph pointing back-to-back. There were a lot of folks who are a lot smarter than me who were working on this for a significant amount of time. And what I heard was it is not possible to have the back-to-backs. You have to have them. So based on how these doubles teams are constructed with the particular rankings, it just doesn't work out. Somebody's going to have to play back-to-back, and it should be the lowest ranked player on the team. I believe that. You know, you don't want a guy like Gaucheri or Douglas to have to play back-to-back matches. If anyone has to do it, it will be the sixes. So that was the thought process there. And if one team has to do it, it makes sense that the other team should also have to play back-to-backs. So able to work it out with Joseph and Williams playing in back-to-back matches, both players in matches 3 and 4. So everything is pretty much even. Don't want any team to have a particular advantage in the finals. The Renegades earned the right to pick the tie-breaking match based on their #1 seed finish in the regular season. And that's really the only advantage they get and should get. So did our best with the schedule. Look, I tried it. I mean, Mo, you're another one of the guys that there's a lot of people I'd put in the category of a lot smarter than myself, but Mo's certainly one of them. If you want to take a crack at it and see if you can do it. But we were unable to do so. Less than a minute here till game 8. Got the late pick 3 here concluding, the Mighty Ocho concluding as well. We are ready to begin game number 8. Final singles game in this afternoon's performance. Serving in red of post 1, we have Nicholas. Receiving the blue of post 2, Benny. There's a serve. Our final game is underway. Point 2. 2 first up on the board here in this 8th and final game. That'll bring to the court. White of post 3, Arats. Benny out there for the rebote. Drops it to the inside with a big bounce. Good control by Rotz. Backhand clears. Rebote played by Benny on the back end. Rotz has it off the side wall. Benny now at the 9 line. Here's a Rotz from the 11. Hard throw. Passes on the inside. Another rebote. Benny lays it up. Right catch off the side wall. Rotz faked the 2 wall. Put it inside. And that will score. Point 3. Post 4, Manu. Underserve, point 4. Here's post 5, Hyro. Robote forehand laid up. Here's Manu, back it up, scoops it. Hard to the inside, right on the wall. It's tipped. Point 4. 4 with 2 points. Here's post 6, Douglas. Douglas opens with the backhand. Great catch by Manu at the 11. Hard on the inside. Here's a Robote forehand. Here's Manu now up at the 7. A 2-wall. Ooh, that opens up wide to score. Point 4. Next to receive, post 7, Inaki. Robote left side. Manu drops it at the feet of Inaki. Makes the play up at the 8, backhand. Manu committed, now gets back out there for the Robote. With the 7 line, backhand, passing, comes shooting out. Inaki lays it up high off the front wall. Manu controls it. Just gonna pass on the right side. 3-wall play. Inaki, 2-wall Robote. That's out. Straight points for the 4. To the end of the first round. Purple post 8, that's Gaucheri. Gaucheri from the 12 line, backhand to the inside, pulled in there by Manu, backhand. Hard throw, dropped in the corner. There's a Robote, not gonna make it, point 4. Manu with 5 points. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups now worth 2 through the end of the game, which gives him a possible game point. And it's post 1. Back to receive, Nicholas. Nicholas handles the serve, backhand. Picked off overhead by Manu. Manu on the inside from the 10 line. Low runner on the wall. What a catch as that crossed. Into the corner. Manu, Robote will play to the inside with a big bounce. What a great scoop by Nicholas. Backhand clears. Manu looking for the Robote. Inside placement. Nicholas waiting for it on the backhand. That opens up and it scores for the win. Point and a perfect game. Post 4, Manu. 2 and 3 play off for second and third place. 2 serves to 3. Aratz hard backhand, dropped in the corner. Benny's got to come back for it, just lays it up. Aratz gets up there, inside placement, actually comes up the middle. Benny scoops it, low runner. Aratz, maybe he's got a play on it. And that's right on the wall and scoring for Benny. 2 places, 3 shows. 4-2-3 unofficial for our 8th and final game. Get the prices in just a moment. Four, 2-3, now official for our 8th and final game. The pick 3, 6-1-4, 3 of 3, 539-20. The mighty Ocho, 3 of 8 returns 370. The 4 to win. Manu to win returns 1760. The Quinella 2-4, 61-60. Trifecta 4-2-3, 189-20. We'll be back tomorrow. 8 more Pelota games to close out this week. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City and on the Highlight channel. We're glad that you chose to join us today and invite you to join us again tomorrow. We'll be back 1:30 for 8 more games. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.